Thank you guys so much for coming back and checking out my channel. Hopefully, if you're guided here, you're guided because there's a message, and that hopefully you will get something out of today's session and be helped and guided because of it. So I'm going to call in the spirit right now. Holy Spirit, Spirit of the Most High God, is there a spirit here that would like to commune with us and give us guidance for our highest good? Is there someone here? Thank you so much, Spirit. Will you show me yes, Spirit? A nice, strong yes. Thank you, Spirit. Will you show me no? Thank you, Spirit. Is today August 17th? Thank you, Spirit. Is today August the 14th? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for being with us. Bless these messages as they come forth. Let them be for truth, to guide us towards our highest self, for peace, balance, harmony. Peace, balance, and harmony. Seeking truth so that we can reach our highest selves. Increasing and strengthening our relationship with the Most High God. Seeing God everywhere. Living in His abundance. In all things we ask and pray for in His mighty name. To bring the above below. Keeping our will in alignment with His will, the divine will. Let it be perfected through us. Let Him come down and use our vessels. Protect me as I channel these messages. In all things, Ashe. Well, guys, today I'm feeling a call to really just commune in our spirit, meditate and touch base with the Most High God, see what it is that we're supposed to be doing to maintain ourselves in the present moment. It's a lot of energy forces out here, a lot of negativity, low vibration, low vibing stuff. Everybody's dealing with something. Everybody's going through a lot of similar situations. So I feel like a lot of the energies are picking up the same thing. So to combat that, because we know what the tares are, right? Tares and wheat, right? Where the wheat, there's tares, right? And sometimes people care way too much, and sometimes people don't care at all, right? So, but that's my motto. Like, who the hell cares? The tares are there to edify us, right? To strengthen us as we grow in this field until the harvest time. So what we go through is designed to strengthen us. It is designed to make us better. And when you get really, really deep in this journey, you will find out that oftentimes the situations that you have in your life, not oftentimes, but pretty much all the time, are situations that you call into yourself, right? So coming into this plane, into the 3D being manifested here, you come in with your Holy Spirit, your highest self, your spirit guide that's watching over you, has given you everything that you need to get through this life journey. So even though you have everything in the spirit, it's not with you in the manifestation. It's not with you in the physical, right? So oftentimes that not seeing it in the physical and experiencing the tears of your field, of your lot, can get really discouraging, can get really heavy, cause confusion, self-confidence issues, self-consciousness, fear, anxiety, depression, all of those things which keeps you from experiencing the Most High God the way that He is today in the present, and understanding that everything that came before in your past is really designed to build you up. You needed those lessons, and you'll find out later on how you brought those lessons into yourself. Some lessons, there's tragedies that people inflict upon other folks. So not to dismiss or diminish anything that someone has forced upon you or perpetrated against you, right? But you have to go through the process of dealing with those situations and releasing them. Because if you're here and you still have the breath of life, and the flow of life within your veins, your blood, then you're here for a reason. And those lessons that came in to strengthen you. And little do you know, um, you're better off for it. And that pain was designed to help push you into your purpose. So, with that being said, I want to get out some chakra cards and look at Holy Spirit. Use me as your willing vessel to pull out messages for your collective wheat field and see what it is that they need to see and hear for their highest good. So automatically Spirit is taking me to the bottom card, which is passion. I shuffled them earlier, but I didn't look at what it was. Any card placement, what's on the top, what's on the bottom, what's in the middle. Just kind of did a light shuffle to put my energy into the cards. Complacency. One more card, Holy Spirit. Give us a card for complacency. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Card for complacency. Rejection. I feel like I need to get one more. So we're going to get one more. Oh, that's way more than one more. So let's see. One more, Holy Spirit. One more, Holy Spirit. One more for your peeps in the field out here trying to deal with these situations. Soulmate. I feel this energy over here by complacency and before rejection. So we're going to put it there. Automatically what I'm feeling right now is a relationship. Again, soulmate and complacency. A lot of people read soulmates as a relationship. I don't always see it as a relationship. I don't always feel it that way. I think your true soulmate is yourself, right? Getting in touch and having intimate connection with you, your highest self, the Most High God, the Spirit, the God that is inside of you. That is your soulmate, true soulmate. And maybe somebody has been complacent on their relationship with self. You know, maybe you've gotten stuck thinking you know who you are, this is who I am, and I've always been like this, and I'm comfortable with me, but you're not really want to step out and change. Is that because you think you're going to be rejected? Are you holding on to some fear that people won't accept the full you, the fully combined, your light, shadow, everything? Like, are you rejecting yourself, your true self? You know, or even if this isn't a case of a relationship, did it get stale? Did it get stuck? Did people get complacent, feeling like they don't need to do what they need to do when they were dating? You know how you get somebody, it's how you keep them, right? So if you're not dating, if you're not making your person feel special, if you're not pouring into them, if you're not getting equal give and take, that reciprocity, feeling nourished, people can get complacent. They feel like, I got you and that's it, right? So, and then all the things that were special about the relationship that you used to do are no longer there. Complacency, rejection. And a lot of people will reject you if you become complacent, right? Nobody wants to be around somebody that has no passion, no drive, no willingness to put in any effort, right? You're gonna reject that. Who wouldn't? And you'll end up rejecting yourself. If you are not putting effort into growing you will become resentful with you, right? Again, you're your own soulmate. How are you treating yourself? What kind of relationship do you have with you? Is there something that you need to be growing? Are you being pushed out of your own comfort zone? for who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. Again, fear and rejection. Holy Spirit, come through. Thank you so much for the messages. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, for the messages. Come through. Come through, Holy Spirit. Ooh. Goodness. Sacred inner space we got here. Sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. So this is pulling me towards the soulmate card over here. So again, sacral chakra, heart chakra, space, tenderness, you know, giving yourself some care, right? Third eye activation, broad chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Again, complacency is in there. It's being called. Are you not seeing what it is that you're supposed to be doing right now? You know, are you not seeing the change that you're supposed to be making? Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology, memories of Atlantis. So spiritual acceleration, I'm also feeling that over here with this soulmate. Like something is happening in your spirit. Maybe we talked about people being awakened this time in the field. You know, it's a lot. This energy is so heavy. And with it being so much negativity and hatred and vitriol being spread, you know, the light, the universe balances. So as much hatred as it is out there, there's equal love. And we don't realize that. So even if, what I'm trying to say is that the universe is waking people up, right, to this, to a new way of thinking, a new mindset, a new way of operation, right? And the things that's going to call us into that higher vibration is love, is vibrating high, is the emotions and the tenets of high vibration, right? At least empathy, sympathy, compassion, understanding. You know, you may not have to agree with somebody in order to see their point of view, to feel it, to understand what it is, to walk in their shoes, to have an awareness and just, I guess the word is to still understanding of their situation and their life path and how the Most High God has called in their experiences, right? And all of it is to share, because we're all pieces of the same whole. None of us get there without the other, and none of us can all fully ascend without the whole. Star gathering, ancestral realm. So stars are aligned, remembering home, sown family. We just talked about that's what I was feeling in terms of the universe waking people up, the Most High God waking people up, right? Aligning people. Is so much hatred and vitriol and so much negative vibration and low vibration, low frequency is so heavy. The energy across the planet is so heavy. The stars are being aligned, right? We have to wake up. We have to remember who we are, that we are truly all a soul family. Like whether, and you don't always like your family, you don't like all your family. There's some people in your family you cannot stand. Like seriously, you can't stand the folks. You would rather just not. Don't you be over there and not be over here. How about that? That's what it is, right? But it doesn't mean that we're not all family still. Even if you reject them, if you reject their tenets, their mindset, you can't get on the same path. You can still understand that you're family. And at the end of the day, I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. So just like I was saying, like we're family, I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. So karmic release, you have to release that negative energy. We have to release it, you know, and there's so many light workers that are being awakened right now to help do this work. So right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see this whole spread. Turn that a little bit. So let's get some angel answers here and see. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for all of your guidance. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much. So I'm getting highly unlikely here, right? So I'm feeling like this something here. Maybe this is a soulmate. Maybe this is a relationship where, somebody is complacent. They're afraid of rejection. They want to manifest somebody back in, and it's highly unlikely that that's going to happen. You know, somebody is in the spirit trying to use their powers of manifestation and spiritual connection to someone else that they feel is a soulmate. And maybe in that relationship they got complacent and they were rejected. Or maybe their efforts are still feeling complacent, like it's not enough, and they feel like it's going to be rejected. Or they don't know what to do, so they're sitting in complacency. So they feel like they're going to be rejected. It's definitely coming from the heart with the sacral chakra activation here, and they have some awakening going on while they're sitting in this complacent state. There's spiritual activity going on here with this broad chakra. They're being enlightened. They're still afraid of rejection. They don't know if everything is aligned. Is it aligned, right? But they're definitely longing for home, whoever this is. It says just wait. So they're waiting. And maybe that's where that complacency is coming from, right? Somebody's waiting. Holy Spirit, please come through. Give us this rejection. What is this rejection? What is this rejection, Holy Spirit? What is that? Abundance. Ooh, what happened here? Somebody's blocked out from something. Maybe that's where the longing is coming from. They feel blocked out. But you're never truly blocked out of your abundance. And that is a fallacy. That is not true, right? The only reason why you would be blocked out of your own abundance is because you're not doing your own work, right? You're not in your own self. You're not in shadow. You're not seeing what it is, that choices that you made in the wrong direction, when you didn't listen to your intuition, when you didn't listen to your own self, your own soul. You poured into something that's not pouring back, that's stuck, is complacent. Yeah. And you can't, or maybe you feel like the rejection is going to be whoever this abundance is, or whatever it is. Somebody feels like they're not going to get it. That they're going to get rejection instead. Or maybe the Holy Spirit is saying that the abundance is being held back because they're not doing the work. What did I just say? They're not listening to their intuition. Somebody is not, and they're being blocked out from their abundance because they're not listening. And they're being told to let go. Whatever this is that's causing complacency in this soulmate situation, whether it's you with yourself or you with another person, which is still you versus you, because there's something in that other person that you're mirroring or they're mirroring back to you. There's a two-way connection here that is causing something to be complacent, something to be stuck, some people to feel rejected. Abundances are being locked up. Abundance is being locked up. It's people are feeling rejected because they're not listening to their intuition. And honestly, your intuition is your abundance. Your intuition will bring you everything. So whatever it is that's got you blocked, please let it go. Spirit says let it go. Okay. Anything else here, Spirit? Anything else? Perfect timing. Once you let this go and you get back to self, reunifying in your own self, your spirit, that soulmate connection that you have with you, with the intimate Most High God, you will release complacency. You'll be reinvigorated. You'll get some passion back. You'll have an understanding of where you want to go, feeling activated. And it wouldn't matter about rejection, because as long as the Most High God accepts you and puts you in place and you're doing what He wants you to do, then you're already accepted. You're approved. Just listen to your intuition. The perfect timing is coming. Whatever it is that you've been going through that's had you feeling complacent, feeling stuck, maybe questioning whether or not you will be rejected, if you're going to be accepted or not, accept yourself. God already accepts you. The Most High accepts you. He made you. He called you into this day. You have mercy and grace in this moment. You are accepted. You have to understand and know that from a deep, deep soul level awareness, a deep knowing. When the timing is perfect, everything is going to align. Again, we saw that over here. Stars aligning. So just listen to your intuition. Right? Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we should be doing from a light activation standpoint right now and see what should we be doing. From our light working, we're activating our light. What are we supposed to be doing in this moment? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Please come through with some answers. Let us know what we should be doing in this field, in this plane right now. We are your wheat waiting to be harvested, but we know that we grow in with the tears that are sown in our field unbeknownst to us. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Dance with life. Look at that. That is beautiful. Dance with life. Look at her. She looks so carefree and just flowing, and that dress is just blowing everywhere. Hands up. She's outside. She don't care who's looking. Nothing. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Again, energy is highly contagious, right? If you go in with a great attitude, most people will come out feeling more positive, right? But if you go in feeling like Debbie Downer, you just pull the energy and suck the energy right out of the room. So that goes back to all this vitriol and hatred that we have going around the planet right now. It's like, you know, come on, guys, we gotta raise our vibration. Everything happens. People go through tears. We are sown in the field when the tears are sown with us. Roots are intertwined. We are nourished by the same resources from the Most High. The sun, the rain, the wind, everything. We receive all of the same stuff, and we all both have the ability to use it. The tares and the wheat both have the ability to use the gifts of the Most High, but the tares do edify the wheat, and we know that the wheat is what's harvested and the tares are burned in the end. So rather than focus on the tares of your life, look at what you can do in the moment. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's too many. Look at what you can do in the moment to change your energy, change your vibration, change your perspective, change your world. Your world starts with your mindset and your mind's journey, right? So what do you see? Everything starts from the spiritual. Thank you. Again, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? How can you mother yourself? You guys can see that. How can you mother yourself? If you were your own parent, what would you say to you? You know, would you beat yourself up? Oh my God, you're so stupid. Why did you do that? Why did you make that choice? Or would you say, okay, honey, I see you made a mistake. You know, that wasn't necessarily the best choice, but let's see, what did you learn from it? Let's talk about it. You know, do that with yourself. Mother you. Sometimes some people out here didn't have mothers. I mean, we know the situation and what happened, and especially depending on where you are. You know, a lot of times, you know, single family homes is rampant. And even if you have parents in the home, doesn't mean that you have parents in the home. You know what I mean? A lot of these kids got parents in the home and they still parenting themselves. So what would you do? What would you say to yourself, your inner child? Again, getting back to that soulmate connection with you, right? What would you say to them? How would you nourish them? What advice would you give? One more, Holy Spirit, for this abundance. Thank you. Mirror in reverse. Who or what is triggering you? Release whatever triggers that is. Right? Are you releasing it? Are you seeing it? Can you see it? Again, rejection. Over here with this abundance, you're blocking your own abundance by refusing to see. To see what situations in your life are teaching you. What did they come in to show you about yourself? What cycles are you repeating? what are characters and attributes in other people that you find distasteful that you might actually be displaying. Okay, you might need to check yourself and look in the mirror and see what it is about me that's resonating and calling this energy in, because everything is energy, right? Anything else here, Holy Spirit? Anything else here, Holy Spirit? No, yeah. Last one, Pilates, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I started this reading with saying that, like going into the fact that we need to really get in touch with spirit, meditate. Thank you so much. My nose is tingling, so it lets me know I'm on the right path. Then thank you, Holy Spirit. We need to do what we can to uplift our vibrations because they matter. It's infectious and contagious. You could be just as silly as you want to be, running around the grocery store, just having a good time, singing songs in your head, playing around the aisles, and people pick up on that joy. That joy radiates out, and it will help lift the vibration of this plane. The more people who step in and tap into their joy, that childlike, innocent spirit. Again, if you were the parent, what would you tell yourself as the kid? Most of the time, you would tell them, go outside and play. You're getting on my nerves. You ain't been doing nothing but sitting around here, doing nothing in front of the TV with the remote, flipping channels and stuff. Get off my TV. Get outside and go play, right? That's what you would tell them. But we're not doing that for ourselves. We have a double mission here, not only to experience joy, but to give joy. Joy is a very, very strong frequency. You know, that frequency, the frequency of joy is miraculous. It really, really is. And it brings in the abundance of everything, because when you're joyful, you can see God everywhere. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be healed. I think that's enough said. Before we get an angel protection message, let's see from Archangel Michael. Let's see what we have here. Holy Spirit, come through. Let us know. How do we deal with the tears in this week field? What do you have for us for guidance at this time? Thank you. To breathe. We literally just saw the rest and be healed card come out. This one says breathe. Thank you, Spirit, for just a synchronicity. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. We talked about that. Complacency. What are you stuck in? Is it something old, or old mindset that you're stuck in that's causing you to be stuck? That is causing you to fear rejection, to feel like if you change, you know, people aren't going to accept you. But if it's in your mindset to change, you're already thinking about a new way of being that God has put there for you. And if God has already told you and he's aligning you and leading you into a better space, a better path that's more joyous, that's high vibing, high frequency, where you're feeling that you can see God everywhere inside of yourself first and then everywhere else around you, breathe. Everything is going to work out in divine timing. The perfect time. Just breathe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for your messages. Always coming through with the word. Thank you. Archangel Michael, close us out here. Close out this session. For all of us in the wheat field, you know, there's wheat, there's tares, there's weeds, everything. Innocence. Look at that, right on top of the soulmate card. Yourself, innocence. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Again, rest, be healed, be at peace. What would you tell yourself if you were mothering yourself going through this? Call in peace. Rest. Listen to yourself. What's mirroring in your life? Get back into that innocent space, mindset. Thank you, Spirit. sense of humor. So we saw this with Dance with Life. The synchronicities are just here. Dance with Life, remaining in a sense, rest, breathe, it's a lot going on. You definitely are on a double mission. You're being awakened. You're understanding that you have gifts. You have a responsibility in this plane to bring forth joy. And I don't just say happiness, because I think that's related to something happening. You should be joyous no matter what's happening, because it's all working for your good, which is an extremely hard thing to do. Not to say that people don't get upset, Lord, because you don't always be happy when you're going through some shitty ass situations, you know. And yes, I do cuss. I play music depending on how I'm feeling, whatever the messages is going on. I'm just, out here doing me. So if you're attracted to it, thank you so much for being here. If not, I'm sorry, this isn't for you. There's plenty of other readers out here. I'm sure you'll find where you're supposed to be at. So I thank you guys so much for being here with me again. Hold on to your sense of humor. Having a sense of humor and being able to laugh at yourself, laugh at the shit that goes around you, it just changes your mood immediately. It lifts you right up into that vibration of joy, which helps you to remove blockages, to be unstuck. You start thinking about solutions, or you just realize that you don't even give a fuck. You don't care. It is a tear in your field, and you the wheat. So why am I going to give a fuck about the tear? I'm doing my own wheat business over here, living and basking in the sun, taking in all of this rain, doing my business of photosynthesizing and building up and getting nourishment from the soil, from the ground around me. And whether or not I'm growing up next to a tear or not makes me absolutely no fuck difference at all. I'm doing me. My focus is on me, on my wheat, on how do I grow strong, better, and get ready for harvest. I have no time to give any fucks about the tares that's next to me. And this right here, you can laugh at it. I know the truth in the end, so I'm not even going to give two fucks about it. I know you there for my good. I wouldn't be as strong. I wouldn't be as fast. I wouldn't be as talented, smart, my mindset. I wouldn't be who I am if that tear was not there. So I'm not going to try and pull it up prematurely and ruin self because I feel like I need to do something and get rid of it. No, what I'm going to do is go deeper into myself, sense of humor, laugh at them shits. I know, you know the truth. You already know it, right? You already know. The Most High God designed it this way. So spending your energy on the things that you feel like come against you is an exercise in futility, okay? It's an exercise in futility. All of that energy needs to be redirected to self, back into yourself, so you can get out of this complacent mindset. Stop feeling like you're going to be rejected if you just jump out and be who you are. You have a double mission. Your third eye activation is coming on. Your sacral chakra needs cleansing, needs some space. You need to give yourself some sensuality, some caring, some tenderness. You know, and again, that's a synchronicity right here with the Star Mother card, right? How would you mother yourself? What kind of care would you give? What kind of loving care from your sacral space would you give to yourself as your own soulmate? That true connection with you. Everything starts from within. Everybody wants to run outside, validate me, love me, see me. No. Love and see yourself first. Love and see yourself. Love and see God. If you could start and see it, because people have, they're self-conscious, right? You don't always see the same worth in yourself that God sees in you. But if you can find the Most High God and see Him, and then start seeing the things that are about Him that are like you, or how you're like that, or what can you change to become like that, you'll get to that deep level of love, that deep soulmate connection. And once you're there, this will represent itself in the physical. You will have a physical soulmate that represents and reflects back to you. Again, that mirror represents and reflects back to you all that you're putting out, all that you appreciate, understand about the Most High God, appreciate and understand about yourself, the world, the field that you live in, and then have an appreciation for the tears that are in your field. That's why you don't care. You appreciate your tears. You understand how they came along and made you you. Now you bomb, now you beast mode, and if you not, you feeling depressed and stuck, you're still in this shadow work. One thing that I did, and I'll share with you, when I was in a really, 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 really bad space, and I just, did not know how I was going to continue to be here, I started counting flowers. Literally, I figured God gave us so many variations of flowers that I could get up and find one new flower every day. I'd have a reason to be here for the rest of I don't know how many days. And that lesson of finding one new thing to be appreciative of every single day, it helped me to see God in all of his abundance. From the blades of grass to the leaves on the trees to the flowers in the fields to the insects and the bees that are pollinating this field, giving us herbs and vegetation. Everything has a place. Even from the flies that we swat away in the summertime, we can't stand it. But if without them and flies and maggots, then the whole earth would be covered with dead debris. Like nothing would be decomposing. The cycle of life would stop. So again, we don't care about the tears. The same way we shoo away them flies is the same way you shoo away those tears. Don't give two fucks. You don't care about it. This is your wheat field. This is your lot. And how are you growing yourself? What energy are you focusing on you in order to pull yourself out, to separate yourself? You don't even have to worry about it. You can't separate. The roots are grown in together. Like, that's impossible. The only one that would separate the wheat from the tares is the Most High God when harvest comes. The grand gardener, the source. He designed it this way. They make you stronger. Count it all to good. Count it all to joy. Hold on to your innocence. Have a sense of humor. Laugh at this shit, man. Sometimes you get so mad you can't do shit but laugh. Sometimes this shit is so stupid you can't do nothing but laugh. And a lot of times it's done against people who are innocent, But those are the tears in your field. Again, tears and wheat, wheat and tears. Who the fuck cares? We're in the hands of the Most High. Till we talk again. Peace.